Welcome back to Walks with Kayla. I'm your host, Kayla New York. So today I was walking and talking, like I'm always walking and talking, and they're like, you need to record that. You need to tell people because somebody else is going through this and they need to hear what you did and how you did it. I was just like, yo, I'm telling these people more of my business than I would have liked. And they're like, hey, it's part of the job. So I'm like, all right. So as you can see, I'm stalling. But yeah, as you know, I'm scrubbing and energy clearing on myself. And I am now in my 30-year-old self, right? Because every time I doubt, every time now that I feel funny or I get scared or whatever, I find out where it's coming from because it's coming from something. It's coming from something. It's coming from someone or something, because you could be fierce and take no shit and I'm the shit now. You weren't that when you were 35. I wasn't that when I was 35. I was a very timid, submissive, not knowing what her power is type of a person. So that person, I need to go back and clean that out. That's the baggage that they're talking about. It's not just one suitcase. It's like a whole record of shit. So this week, 35 just kept popping up. And I'm like, yo, what is going on in 35? And yesterday I started to chart it. And I was like, okay, I was 35. This is the year. And it was a year after Jaden was born. And I was just like, okay. So I cleared certain things that I remembered that could have caused issues last night, right? So did some clearing last night. Feel better, actually. I feel more confident in my body, but I digress. So I was walking today and I was like, damn, what the hell went on at 35? Because every doubt, every fear, everything that's coming up, like for the past time that I've been tracking the data, has been age 35. And I'm like, yo, what happened at 35? And I realized that's when my ex-husband got sick. That's when he got sick. It was at 35. And my first husband was sick. And I was just like, I made sure that when I started dating my second husband, I made sure that he was not sick, because I was like, I'm not good at taking care of sick people. You understand? Especially sick people who don't want to get better. So I was just like, I made it my business to make sure that he wasn't sick. I paid attention. I listened to him. I asked questions. I did all those things. Now, a year after our son is born, everything wasn't good. Don't get it twisted. Everything wasn't good, but it was manageable. You understand? Because he was trying to find work. I was trying to find work and all this other stuff, because we were recovering from the recession, and we were dealing with that. And then all of a sudden, one day he was fine. The next day he wasn't. And I was just like, what the hell is happening? And it was just like a sudden fucking shift in my life. And that's what a lot of people, we get that you get sick. We get that, things go wrong and things get wonky with the spacesuit that you got. But you got to understand, your life isn't the only life that gets changed. The person that you're with, the person that you're married to, the person that has to take care of you, when you can't take care of yourself, their life changes too. And it's not fair because they have no control over it. Do you understand? And then when you're like, oh, if you love me, you would take care of me. That's not fair. It's not, I understand it. Don't get it twisted. I understand it. That's why I stayed so long. I understood it, but it's not fair. And then on top of it, you're not nice. You're not nice about it. You're not nice about the fact that I have to shift my life to accommodate your illness. That's not cool. That's not cool and that's not fair. You understand? So it's like, if someone is, I'm talking to someone specific. If someone is taking care of you, you need to fucking be nice. Be nice, be cooperative, and try to find a way to take care of yourself. That person shouldn't give their life up for you to deteriorate right in front of them. That's one of the biggest heartbreaks you can have. But let me get back on topic. So it's like, there are times where I was like, what is happening? And the thing is, I believed I deserved it. I did. I believed I deserved it because I should have just stayed in my unhappy marriage that I was in before. But I didn't. I left that because I was like, I deserve better. I did my part. I held my end. You didn't hold up your end. I need to go. I figured that's literally what was fair. But then I got into another marriage thinking, okay, this is going to be my redemption. I'm going to be able to be the wife that I want to be, the one that's submissive, that's loving, that bakes cookies and all that other stuff. And that's not what happened. What happened was 2 years in, or a year in, he just got, all of a sudden he had MS. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? And honestly, I felt I deserved it. I felt that I deserved it. I felt that the reason why this is happening is because of me and it's my fault and all that other stuff. And I know now that it's not. But my 35-year-old self does not understand that. So I have to go back into that memory and those memories and clear out the trapped emotion that started there, because that's where it started. It just got packed in my suitcase and I've been just traveling with it the entire time. But you got to go back and cut it at the root. So that's what we're doing right now, cutting it at the root. All right, I got to go. Love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces. We out.